Work OSLC Heather Gay done with Ozempic amid controversy. Teresa Judice points fingers at Castmates for Season 15 pause. Greetings to all Real Housewives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. RG OSLC star Heather Gay is done with Ozempic after she was immersed in controversy for using the weight loss drug. She has 3 daughters, so many fans felt that she was sending the wrong message to them. So, what was the final straw that made her stop using the medication? For more details, Heather Gay done with Ozempic amid controversy for 4 seasons. Heather Gay seemed proud of who she was on RG. She runs a very successful med spa, Beauty Lab Laser, and has now penned 2 books. After the Season 4 reunion, she appeared on WWHL with Andy Cohen and looked drastically different. Her hair was shorter, her teeth seemed off, and her chin was more square. No one could quite figure out what she had done, if it was plastic surgery, veneers, or something else. Eventually, Heather copped to being on Ozempic, and as she wanted to feel better about herself and good in her clothes. She looked so incredibly different and thin as they were filming. It was a drastic change from her before, but she seemed to be happy, and that was all that mattered. At the same time, many of Heather's followers accused her of selling out since she was not being true to herself and her body type. Now, she has opted to stop with Ozempic, according to Express US. Her decision to do this came from the fact that no matter how much weight she lost, she did not actually feel better about herself. Heather's body confidence did not improve, and she knew something had to change. I look at those pictures of myself and those episodes and think, I love that girl. That girl was braver and stronger and had more confidence being overweight than I did after taking medication. She even noted that her weight added to who she was and made her more relatable to fans. That was why it was so shocking when she started to take the weight loss drug. Now, she needs to learn to love herself in all shapes and sizes. I've apologized for my body my entire life, and I'd rather just have body neutrality. I love myself heavy. I love myself now. It's a journey, and that changed the way I saw who I was. The RHOSLC star did admit that people were nicer to her once she lost the weight, which was sad. However, as a mother to 3 girls, there is a lot of responsibility, and Heather Gay was worried for them. She noted that she did not want them to struggle or feel the same societal pressures that she did and still does. In many ways, Heather wished that they could solve everyone's weight problems, but there is no generic solution. After all of this, she does finally feel like she is coming into herself. But I'm feeling like I'm coming into my own a little bit, and I think the glow up might be a little bit from that too. But I'll give credit to all the medical intervention. It's my business. RHONJ Teresa Judice points fingers at Castmates for Season 15 pause. RHONJOG. Teresa Judice is pointing fingers at her castmates for Season 15 being put on pause. Fans have blamed her for her behavior, but she will not take accountability. Rather, Teresa is claiming that others are solely responsible. So who does she think is at fault and why? For more details, Teresa Judice blames Castmates for pause as soon as Season 14 of RHONJ began. Bravo and Andy Cohen shared that the show would likely have to be evaluated. There was no way it could go on the way that it was, and viewers would see why. The cast had so much tension, and they were incredibly divided. Some were not even speaking to one another or interacting, which made it hard to film. By the end of the season, it was announced that there would not be a traditional reunion. Rather, the ladies would get together for an alternate reunion where they would watch the finale. Fans did not care for this, and then the show went on hiatus. It was unclear what that meant, whether they were going to do a full reboot or keep some of the cast. Rachel Fuda, who joined in Season 13, joked she was unemployed. Now, Teresa Judice is speaking out and placing the blame on other castmates for the delay. According to Ma, Teresa was a guest on Lala Kent's Give Them Lala podcast, where she admitted the show needed a break. We're on pause. We needed a change because obviously it couldn't continue the way it was going. Teresa added that her co-stars played the game all wrong. And it's gotten really dirty and disgusting. Look, I'm sure they're kicking themselves for what they did. You know, Margaret speaking to someone from Lewis' past, even my brother. It's crazy. A big issue was Teresa Judice's tension with her brother and sister-in-law, Joe and Melissa Gorga. Their family dynamic was a huge part of the show, and when they were good, they were great. However, when things got bad, it was horrendous. Sadly, the siblings are not on speaking terms, and Teresa is fine with that. It's been over 10 years, and come on, it's been so long. I just feel at peace now without them in my life. I'd rather forgive a stranger because a stranger, they're not your family. But when your own family asterisk kicks you so hard, there's no coming back from that. I didn't think my brother would do what he did to me. The end of an era. One big issue is that RONJ fans are either Team Melissa or Team Teresa. If they are not interacting in any capacity, that could be a problem. Teresa Judice is not taking any blame for the downfall of her relationship with the Gorgas. That being said, it may make casting hard for season 15. If Bravo brings back Melissa and not Teresa, fans may rebel and vice versa. Yet, if Teresa is brought back, who does she want next to her? Her dream team would be Dolores Catania, Jackie Goldschneider, and Jennifer Aydin. After this interview, fans were mixed on her once again. All I hear is everybody else's fault 17 years. Never Thursdays OMFD does this woman EVERRR. Take AC Fevo and TBLIT. Always gonna love and support Teresa. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.